It's hard to believe that Beyblade X is already finishing its second year, and as we head into the future of the series, let's take a look back to see what the best releases of the year were. And if you're a new Beyblade fan or looking to build your Beyblade X collection, these are my recommendations to have the best start possible. As of June 1st, 2024, Beyblade X became much more widely available due to the incredible Hasbro product release. Hasbro Bays are just repackaged TT releases with the same quality but currently less variety. I made a full comparison video on the channel if you want to check that out, but otherwise they're the exact same. Hasbro is by far the easiest and usually most affordable entry into the gear sport that is Beyblade X. If you're just starting your Beyblade X journey and can only get or only want to get Hasbro stuff, then my recommendations are the Extreme Battle Set, Soar Phoenix Deluxe String Launcher Set, the Keel Shark Booster, and the Yellow Scythe Incendio Booster. I may get blasted in the comments for making these recommendations because everybody has their own ideas on what's good or bad. But the Extreme Stadium is a must because the X system needs an X Stadium to work properly. If you want to save a little bit of money, you can get the Green Bucket Stadium instead, but it's a pretty big quality downgrade. The set also comes with a few small launchers, Dagger Dran, and the amazing Rush Bit, as well as Tusk Mammoth, infamously seen held by Willy Wonka and Duke of Arrakis Timothy Chalamet. Yes, that picture is real, and no, he has not responded to any of my 25 messages asking him to battle. I know you see them, Tim.
I know it.
Lisan al-Gaib! If you want to get a bunch of Beyblades I'm talking about in this video, make sure to go and check out sponsor of the channel Mall of Toys. They have the latest releases like Ghost Circle and Impact Drake up for sale right now, as well as a massive catalog of other X releases. They have some of the lowest prices out there, so go and check them out, link in the description down below, and use code ilinnuc to get 5% off of your purchase. Soar Phoenix is still one of the best X Bays ever released, and that red string launcher is honestly a must-have, since Hasbro hasn't released a string launcher separately, at least not yet. And the Keel Shark and Scythe Incendio boosters have several highly used parts, like the bits low, flat, and ball, the 360 ratchet, and both blades are fantastic. The total USD price for all of these recommendations would be right around $86 USD. If you have more cash to spend, then my next top picks would be the Claw Leon starter, so you can get 560 and point, the Sword Dran starter, and the Buster Dran UX starter, but that one still hasn't gotten a wide release. Now, just because I didn't include something on my list doesn't mean that I think it's bad. I just think the bays that I chose are the essential releases for new collectors. But if you don't care about getting the more metagame, popular, competitive parts, and you like bays from the anime, then you gotta pick up the Persona starters: Sword Dran, Scythe Incendio, Helm Knight, and Arrow Wizard. If you like Marvel or Star Wars, they have collab double packs that would be perfect. And if you're a collector, like me, and you have to have everything, well then you know my wallet's pain. If you need more Hasbro recommendations, feel free to ask me down in the comments. Now, if you want to dip your toes into the Takara Tomy side of the game, you have way more options. For the newest bays with the freshest gimmicks, Takara Tomy is the way to go. The issue with that, though, is the cost. The latest bay, Impact Drake, is going for over $30 on most eBay listings, and sponsor of the channel Mall of Toys has it up for $25. $25 is better than $30 to $35, but the Hasbro release will almost always be cheaper and more accessible. But since Hasbro is behind Takara Tomy, you may be waiting for a while. My recommendations for the new Takara Tomy only fans would be the UX04 Battle Entry Set, Cobalt Dragoon String Launcher Set, any launcher grip you want depending on your color preference, And finally, the UX10 Night Mail Customized Set. The UX04 entry pack gives you a full-size Takara Tomy Stadium, which is a bit better than the Hasbro version, as well as Dran Buster and Wizard Rod. Wizard Rod is arguably the top meta Beyblade right now, and Dran Buster is my personal favorite Bey of the entire year. Cobalt Dragoon is the first left spin Bey of the entire generation, leading to some of the most entertaining battles of the series. And finally, the UX10 Customized Set is the ultimate variety pack. You get well-known competitive parts like Ball, Rush, Point, 160, and a crimson painted Tyranno Beat, and there's fun but also good parts like Rubber Excel, 770, and Night Mail. There is a ton to love in this set, and I'm pretty much always using at least a part or two from this kit in my combos. The cost of these Takara Tomy recommendations totals to around $200 based on Mall of Toys pricing, which is definitely a jump from Hasbro, but you do get a better stadium and more recent parts and launchers. Some other fantastic Takara Tomy Beys I'd recommend on top of the aforementioned is Prize Whale Wave, Silver Wolf, and Arrow Pegasus, if you're willing to drop over $100 on one single Beyblade. I also have to mention Impact Drake here, because the blade is super heavy at around 39 grams, and all of the videos I've seen of it make the Bey look amazing. But I don't personally have it myself yet, so I just don't feel comfortable recommending it when I don't have it. As Beyblade fans, I think it's normal to prefer one brand over another. Maybe you like Takara Tomy more because they're newer, or Hasbro because they're more accessible. As a collector myself, I think having a collection made up of both brands is ideal. So, for my final recommendation, this list is going to be the ultimate mix of both brands. So, here we go. The UX04 entry set for the Stadium and 2 Beys, the Hasbro Soar Phoenix set for Phoenix, 960, and a right spin string launcher, Takara Tomy's Cobalt Dragoon for the left spin Bey and string launcher, Keel Shark plus the Scythe Incendio boosters, Whale Wave, preferably the prize one so you can get the elevate bit, but any of them are okay, UX08 Silver Wolf, the UX10 Night Mail Customized Set, and then whatever grip accessory you may want. The total for everything listed here is a bit above $280 USD. No small sum at all, but for that you get the best stadium, the best launchers, several of the best and most recent Beys, and a bunch of extra parts for more customization. So with my 3 recommendation tiers, there's a Hasbro only at sub 100, Takara Tomy barely making the $200 cutoff, and then the ultimate mix at sub $300. The stadium sets are what make up a pretty massive portion of all 3 budgets, so if you already have a stadium or can find one for a good deal, then the prices mentioned earlier would drop pretty significantly. But these are all my recommendations based off of what I think are the best releases of the year. But now let's go to the community to see what they think the best releases are, starting with Left Burst.
Hey guys, my name is Noah. I run the Left Burst channel, and my favorite Beyblade of 2024 definitely has to be, look at this right here, Night Mail. This thing is actually awesome. It's stock combo, maybe not that great, but you put an attack combo on him, put a rush on him, dude, this thing is a monster in this stadium.
Thanks for having me, ilinnuc. So this year marks a pretty interesting one because we launched Hasbro as well. So not only do we have all the releases from Takara Tomy, but we also have all the releases from Hasbro, which bought us a lot of exclusives, including like the tie-ins with Star Wars and Marvel, which makes it really hard to decide which Beyblade I think is objectively the best release. So my first instinct is to say Leon Claw, but that technically released last year, so I don't know if I can actually say that. So of all of this stuff, what do I think is the best? Well, it's none of this crap. Yeah, I mean, it's Leon Claw. So this came out Wave 2 of Hasbro. So it's technically a new release, right? Because it hadn't come out before for Hasbro. So the real answer is Leon Claw. And you guys may be thinking, you know, the shtick's tired, bro. Like, you've been talking about Leon Claw for over a year now. Like, give us something else. And you know what? You're right. I'll put down the Leon Claw and I'll give you guys an actual answer. It's Gold Leon Claw. This came out February of this year, and what's better than Leon Claw? A gold Leon Claw. Not only was Leon Claw already like double S tier, but gold makes it like triple S tier. You may be wondering how that is. Well, it's because it's gold.
Get on, Beybladers, BladeBayX here. When Nuck asked me what the best release of the year was, my mind instantly went to the Asia Cup deck set. Not only do you get 3 unique combos and a launcher, which is everything you need to enter a Beyblade tournament, all 3 of the blades are competitive, 2 of the 3 ratchets are competitive, and 1 of the 3 bits are, meaning the majority of this set is an absolute win. But
Balls.
to that. That's for the new players getting into the game. I'm old and I'm bitter and I want something for myself. That's why my vote goes to the Korokoro Blue Phoenix Wing. I absolutely love this fucking Beyblade. This Beyblade has reignited my passion to smash opponents' combos into extreme pockets, into overfinished pockets, and into smithereens because I burst them from so much impact. This Beyblade hits hard, it looks amazing, and it's an absolute win for Takara and my pick for this year's #1 Beyblade release.
What's up, guys? I'm Elliot Sampson. I focus mainly on Plastic Generation Beyblade content, so I guess my favorite Beyblade X release of the year isn't all that surprising. I have to go with Black Dronzer. Granted, yes, this isn't Dronzer F, but the box art is insane. I think it is so clean, and just the storyline behind Black Dronzer is amazing. So Black Dronzer is my Beyblade X release of the year. Thanks, Jake.
I had to think a bit about my favorite Bay of the year. I think it's actually going to be this, the Beyblade Park Dran Buster, where you can go choose your own color. And actually, I have not opened this yet, so let's go do that together. Thank you. You're welcome. Instructions. Pink XL. Pink 160. Piece of paper with the code. Ta-da! Oh, but wait, I also have this one.
G'day, my fellow Night Shield fans. These are my top releases for this year. Top releases for this year, from Takara at least, is definitely Black Coat Cobalt Dragoon. This thing is immaculate. It's one of my favorites. It's always in my deck. The other one would have to be the UX10 set, the customized set with Night Mail. This thing, another powerhouse. I didn't think I would like this as much as I do, but it's become a favorite. Everything that comes with it, worth it, worth the money. I don't have it on me, but I would say from Hasbro, maybe Voltaire Renault, but oh my god, I forget. Night Shield, yeah, Helm Knight. Helm Knight, what am I talking about? Helm Knight takes the cake, what am I doing?
What's up, y'all? I'm Team S Beyblade, and personally for me, my favorite Beyblade that got released in 2024 is Beat Tyranno, alright? It's a pretty solid Beyblade. You know, it's like Phoenix Wing, but, you know, upgraded mold to be more aggressive. Plus, I love dinosaurs. I mean, my whole channel logo for the Mim Sky is a dinosaur. So, having this as one, and one of the better blades, it's pretty cool. Plus, it's a Hasbro exclusive. Why not?
Hi, I'm Metal Top Sync, and my favorite Beyblade of 2024 is the Blue Coat Shark Edge. It is just a really good looking Bey, in my opinion, with some really decent parts, and it's been something that I've really enjoyed having on my shelf to look at.
But unofficially, alright, unofficially is the Triceratops Bey. I'm scared of what you put in the background.
I want to give a major shout out to all of the Beyblade creators that were featured in this video. And I also want to give a shout out to those that weren't in this video, because without you, 2024 would have been pretty miserable. I don't want to get all sappy, but I started the year still recovering from my ACL surgery, so I wasn't able to walk or put any weight on my leg at all. And I'm finishing the year feeling more confident about YouTube and about myself than ever. And I only have you guys to thank for that. So big thank you for making 2024 so magical, and I cannot wait to see what 2025, what? I cannot wait to see what 2025 will bring. So big thank you to you guys. have fun, and bay away.